Hello, beautiful people. You're most welcome to Footprints with Betswell. On our Nweh 101 episode today, we are going to talk about money. Anunkap Biofi Ambongo. Thank you so much for joining in the conversation today. Like I mentioned, we're going to talk about money, but we'll start by counting because we started counting and ended at number 20 in a former episode. If you don't watch that episode, you can check Count in Nweh on Footprint with Betswell, and you can follow up from there. But today we're going to count in tens, and then we are going to talk about money. So that's what we're going to discuss today. And for that, we still have our very own special guest and ever-present Atabong, Mr. Atabong Joseph, who has been helping us all this while and being our resource person on Nweh 101. But before we talk about the numbers, I just want to quickly talk about the Bangwa 99 stereotype. Yeah, Bangwa people are being termed Bangwa 99.9999. Actually, when I was growing up, it was a very wonderful thing to know that as a Bangwa person, I was referred to as Bangwa 99 because among my classmates, it meant, okay, we acknowledge that you're being the first in your class because you are Bangwa 99, like Bangwa people are smart like that, you know. So for me, at that beginning, it was just about being smart in school, and it was like that for a lot of my classmates who were from where who were Bangwa people. I knew a lot of them, a lot of people in my school who were really, really smart in their education. But when I grew older, I realized that the Bangwa 99 was actually meant to be a derogatory remark. So I read a little about it, and I found out that back in the before colonization and even during the colonial era, a lot of Bangwa people were engaged in farming as usual, but they also engaged in business, and they were also engaged in plantation work, and for that they had to move to the city. So apparently, moving to the coastal cities of Muyoka, Kumba, and Boya, and the rest of them where we had plantations back in the day. That's in Cameroon. The Bangwa people, a lot of them who were really strong because of the terrain in which they grew, moved over there, and they were really excelling and standing out. But then, for some reason, people thought they were extra shrewd, that they were too shrewd, and they were always thinking in crafty manner, so they taxed them Bangwa 99. But later on, after a while, people started thinking, oh, this doesn't sound good. It was meant to be derogatory. But the Bangwa people over the years have owned that title. They have owned it, and many of them are proud of it because actually they're proving themselves as being truly, truly wise, truly, truly smart in all areas of life. So I'm proud. Bangwa 99. Okay. Hello, Atabong. You're most welcome once again to Nweh 101. Thank you so much for always making it a date with us.
Thank you, Conte.
Okay. So we're talking about the numbers today. We'll talk about numbers, complete the cycle of numbers we started, and then we'll talk about money. But before we go ahead to talk about that, this Bangwa 99 stereotype, what do you think about Bangwa 99? When you hear Bangwa 99, what does it mean to you?
When I hear Bangwa 99, I know we've been uplifted. We've been graded according to the way we are supposed to be graded. But that other portion like that, they just need to complete it to 100 because those that have not yet completed, they don't yet know. And looking at us, I would say the Bangwa people have just been so blessed in that in all aspects of life, they find themselves there. Talking about physical labor, we are there. Talking
Manual
about
labor.
education-wise, we are there. In all fields of work in Cameroon, you find that a Bangwa person is there. And looking at Cameroon as a blessed country, in its whole nature, you see that everything that is in Cameroon is maybe has something to do with the Bangwa people. That is, we have a pinch of almost everything.
That flair, that Bangwa flair must be there.
Right, what I'm saying today.
Yeah, resilient, resourceful, pushful, and they're available in all spheres of life. All right, thank you for that. Let's jump right into the business of today. We're going to start with the numbers. So I think we should start counting from 10, just randomly. We'll talk about the numbers randomly, and then we go down to the money. So 10. How do we say 10 in where?
Legam.
15.
In chapter.
20.
Begambia.
25.
Begambia in chapter.
30.
Begam tat.
40.
Begam lekwa.
50.
Begam te.
60.
Begam churi.
70.
Begam sambia.
80.
Begam le 4.
100.
100.
All right. Or not what's nku? Is it not?
It's 100.
So you can say 100 or nku.
Nku.
Yeah,
But
it's all right.
The right way should be nku.
Okay, nku is the authentic way of. Oh. All right. Okay. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about money because I noticed that there are a few discrepancies between counting in where and money because it's like there is something tricky because I noticed that 5 francs. We're going to talk in francs because francs is the currency in which the Nweh language is set. So I noticed that the difference between 5 francs and 5 as a number. So what can you say about that before we start counting?
Also, anya Nweh nkabishisho eshinya tendara be audio
5 francs.
Anige obobong shirishu be alizen kabishimo bottom le $10.
Okay. Yeah, I remember my dad used to say $10 bong means right. Okay. That's it. So let's start from 5 francs. Maybe as we go ahead, the audience are going to understand what we're talking about because apparently in the Nweh language, the currency money is being calculated on the basis of 5 francs, if you can say that. It's calculated on the basis of 5 francs up until maybe 100 francs, and then we go back to the normal number counting cycle. I think that's my own little understanding, yeah. But if someone else has a clearer understanding of what this is, you can leave a comment below. But Atabong and I are just going to do what we think is the best in this circumstance. So we're going to choose the amounts randomly, talk about them, and that will be it. So let's start with 5 francs. 5 francs in where?
$10.
Then $10 bong. 10 francs.
$1
All right. That dollar part too. I don't know if it's dollar or francs. I don't know. 15 francs. 15 francs.
$1 tat.
25 francs.
$1 te.
50 francs.
$1 legam.
$1 legam now will mean 5 francs, right? If I understand it well. Wow. All right. It's becoming clearer now. Okay. So let's just jump to 75 francs.
$1 chapter.
Okay. 50. That's 15 5 francs. So 100 francs.
A franc. Tong 100.
All right. Yeah. A lot of people call it 100 now, but I prefer to go with the franc one because it sounds more. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead to 500. 550 francs. 1,000 francs. 1,500 francs. 5,000 francs. 10,000 francs. 10,500 francs. 12,000 francs. All right. 15,000 francs. Right. 20,000 francs. 25,000 francs. 50,000. 100,000. 600,000. All right, guys. My people, what I've noticed about these numbers is coming to the bigger figures, like from 100, we tend to start counting like the normal number cycle. I don't know if you saw that as well, but that's my understanding. And if someone else has a clarification, then we can mention it. And then let's go to the big number, 1 million. Oh my God. I don't know if it's your pronunciation that makes me laugh or what. I don't know. But the Miriam Murphy sounds very, very, very funny, but it's interesting. Thank you so much, Atabon, for always accepting to go through this with us. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you in all your endeavors. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well. So thank you so much for staying to the end of the program today. So, what do you think about Bangwa 99? Is there anything you would like to comment about concerning the numbers? Something we're supposed to say that we didn't say? Please leave a comment in the comment section below. Guys, my people, my lovies, my country people, please like this video, comment on this video, and share this video to everyone you think will be interested in learning the basics of the Nweh language and knowing more about the Bangwa culture. Please subscribe to my channel for videos like this and even more interesting videos about the Bangwa people, about the Nweh culture, the Nweh language, and of course lifestyle, culture, and faith-related issues from Cameroon and elsewhere.